let's go. Tyson Fury, Wilder, everything that we thought it would be. Everything and then some. Right? And so Wilder, you got to understand, I'm not going to sit up in here like I'm the greatest boxing coach, but I know something. I've been watching this boxing for many, many years. A shout out to the young boy Edgar Berlanga. Okay? And remember the Edgar Berlanga because we're going to big Wilder up for his heart. For him touching the canvas 3-4 times, getting back up, fighting for his life. So we're going to salute him. And then we're going to remember the young boy who got away with a lesson and the win. And so we got to measure the hate, the bullshit, how you come at people the same way. Now, Wilder has this body on him, man's man, no BS involved, and he hits harder than anybody else. And so the problem is with Wilder, I'll take it back. There was a boxer, one of the most legendary boxers. What was his record? Yo, man, lock the door. Tell her we doing the show. They always want mayor, but like, we doing the show. Julio Cesar Chavez, what was his record? Julio, the great Mexican conquistador.
He had over 100 wins.
Guy had over 100 wins. But he faces Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker. And from Pernell Whitaker, he's not doing the mariachi. He's in there to that. So Chavez, one of the greatest fighters in history, he did not know what to do with Pernell Whitaker. He's like, oh shit, they're not. It wasn't that Diddy bop.
I bet on Chavez.
You bet on Chavez that fight?
Thank God for the draw. When they called that fight a draw, I jumped on top of
Let
him.
me-
You like back up off me.
Let me explain something though. When you look at Canelo, who's probably the greatest boxer right now, he couldn't do nothing with Floyd Mayweather. Why? Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Nobody likes to give Floyd his credit like that. Floyd was,
I mean,
35
Floyd
was 35 years old when he fought.
35, but he was. He could not hit the man. He could not hit him with a jab. Don't lie to yourself. I was in jail. I didn't even see the fight. I'm listening on the radio to the Canelo in Spanish. They only had it in Spanish on the radio. Oh, aquí viene Canelo, aquí viene. That shit was lit, right? But the man in Spanish was saying, yo, he can't touch him, right? So now, yeah, he's a must fighter now. Okay, I mean, you know, do we want to say excuses or we want to say what it was? They fought. Floyd Mayweather was 35. He could not touch him. That's it. It's not the fight I saw what I saw. With that being said, Wilder has dynamite in his gloves. But unlike it's Sweet home Alabama. Pum pum pum. Sweet home Alabama. And the Irish shit. And then what? Ask the brother, what's the white boy song that they hit? He came out to that shit. Lauren Reiniger loves that. Yo, bro, listen to me, man. It's crazy because the man got his own Sweet Home Alabama. And Wilder's like, holy shit. I know I can knock this guy out. But why does he have a different ditty bop? The man coming different. And Wilder, we knew that the first 3 fights. The first 2 fights, we knew what was going on. The guy don't look, let me tell you something. I was with a trainer the other day. And she said, listen, some people get 6-packs through genetics. Some people work out all the time and can't find a muscle. But they're healthy and they work out all the time. And so what it means is, don't judge a book by its cover. Tyson Fury, he looked like a fake Fat Joe. And the man up there, he don't look like much. But he got dynamite in them gloves, and he's coming with that pum 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 pum. Say home Alabama. Pum pum pum. Now, I don't know if you seen it, but I saw it. He walked in the ring, looked at Wilder and said, bitch ass, you bitch. Now, at this point, you had to know that he felt like he was going to win. And this guy Wilder, listen, don't take nothing from Wilder. I believe Wilder's going to come back on. He got to leave this man alone. The man got his number. He ain't going to figure it out. If he ain't figure it out 2 years after a pandemic, whatever the case may be. Heart, he showed us. He got heart of a lion. What's the white boy song he was singing?
I don't remember the name.
Oh, man. Somebody tell me he was singing that shit. He was singing that. He's a good old boy messing in the country town. Yo, this shit. Yo, let me tell you something. That boy, he crazy. He crazy. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, boom. Wilder is going to come back. He's going to knock everybody else out. He must stay away from Tyson Fury. The man got his in. He can't beat him.
Styles make fights. He can't beat him.
Styles make fights. He can't beat him. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When I went in versus with Ja Rule, I try to rough him up. Because I know the man is flawless. The man got hits. I got to change the style of the fight. Fury went in there. Yo, listen, man, Wilder went in there 3. And I love Wilder. And I love Fury. They're both. If anybody would have won that fight, I'd have been happy just for the sport of boxing. But no, Wilder don't gotta work on his fundamentals. He is who he is. He comes in here. If you could take his punch, you're lucky. If you can't, you're through the ropes.
Wilder said the greatest statement ever coming up in boxing. When he was champ already and coming up, his exact words were, "You need 12 rounds to be perfect against me. I need 1 punch." And that's the truth.
You need 12 rounds to be perfect against me.
You can't change it.
Man, that boy got power. Even hurt.
He's one of the hardest punches in boxing history. He got Ernie Shaver's power. He could punch.
He could punch legend. But this white boy, this guy Fury, he got his number, man. Ain't nothing you can do about the Britain guy, man. He got his number. You know what I'm saying? I would advise Wilder to fight everybody else and knock everybody else. Leave that boy alone. Unless you want to come back for 100, 200 million in 4 years. Oh no, they buying that.
I mean, I'm not saying, no, they can sell that all day. They can sell that.
Yeah, because that I mean, the racism's in there. They're not racist. They're boxers. But the racist people of America and the world, they want to see the great white hope, the great black strong guy. That's what they want to see.
They can sell it 100 times over, but it's not.
So it's not racist whatsoever, but it's an undertone of like the black guy and the white guy. Don't lie to yourself, right? And so and what's crazy is the man's incredible. Ricky Padilla, what's up? The man's incredible. Wow, knockout puncher, but this guy Tyson Fury, he might get knocked out the next fight. He might find somebody who knows his shit and could knock him out. I'm not calling him the greatest of all time. The man beat the Klitschko. Klitschko couldn't get beaten. He couldn't get beaten. He couldn't get beaten. He beat the Klitschko.
You know, what he's proven is when you're a heavyweight and you can move the way that he moves and you fight these stiff guys, you can hurt these stiff guys. And that's the problem. When you find somebody that can move just like him, because Fury ain't got the greatest chin in the world when he gets back up. The resilience is amazing on both sides.
Both of them.
Both sides. The resilience is amazing.
That shit was an epic fight, man.
I think Wilder was in space in the third round. And to keep fighting that way was incredible.
No, the man showed heart of a lion. The man kept getting up, kept fighting, kept this. And so, I don't know what the man named, but there's a referee that I consider a crook. He wasn't on that fight. He was on an earlier fight. Every time I see this referee in there, I can't say his name or who he is. He's a fucking crook. And so when I was, thank God he wasn't the guy in the fight. Because
that referee did a great job.
That referee did a great job.
His arms are swollen and
I thought he was going to get knocked out. I thought the referee was going to get knocked out by a lucky punch. These guys were swinging for the moons and the stars.
I ref did a great job yesterday. Great job.
And so you got to understand that, I'm giving Fury the credit.
1,000,000%.
What are you watching? Are you watching the wrong show? Tyson Fury is pound for pound the champion. And the man he's elusive. He's unorthodox. I seen it in the first fight. We couldn't believe it because we think Wilder's just going to handle this guy quick. And when we started seeing it, we like, damn, he might have his number. Then the second fight he got his number. Now, you got a year or two to prepare. Wilder came in there looking amazing. Strong. But he kept getting back up, fighting this fight. He almost won the fight, too. He was one punch away.
Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button below so that you can receive an alert every time we upload a new video.